Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel today. I'm Kevin and today we're about to our politics topic. So today our topic we're going to talking about a process that we use to making a leader or going to choose out a leader in a politics system. So as you guys see, our topic today is the elections. Okay, so the elections for some guys who, yeah, for some of you guys who don't know what is elections, that's the word we use to call when there's an event that many people going to representative for their group to go to take the lead in some area. So the elections, which mean that some or one of the members who join the competition in that group, in that event, we're going to be choose to become a leader. So for that, let's say that. Okay, for that theories, we have some real example. The first one is president election. So you guys can see like Donald Trump. Yeah, I've always use Donald Trump examples every time we got into a politics, especially about elections. You guys can see that Donald Trump won the elections those time. Okay, the time around it, I don't remember like how long ago, but yeah, this year he has won an election. And you guys can see the elections work by someone being voted by the others, and who have the highest votes will going to be the leader or be the chosen one. Okay, so in most election people will put themselves forward as candidates. This is known as standing for election. And in some election the winner is but in charge a whole country or sometimes a whole area. So other elections, as I said, going to choose candidates to be in charge of smaller local areas, which means like let's say a state, a city, a village, for examples. Okay, so the way they get to control the area will going to be hard and easy depend on what is the things that are going to control and how big is it. For example, you absolutely see that the city measure going to have less work to do and less stress than the president that control a whole country with countless cities, right? So that's what election is. The candidates usually stand for election as a part of a political party. For example, Donald Trump stand for the, let's say, I don't really know the name. Yeah, that's my fault because I'm not into it too much. So like I know it in Vietnamese, but I didn't go into search it the name of the Donald Trump's or Joe Biden or Kamala Harris political group or political party yet. Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry. So anyway, the political party is a group with a shared set of goals or values, which means they have the same goals, same values, same mind, same opinion, and they gather together to making a party and going to being a political party. Then they make someone to represent them to join the elections to take the chance to become the president. Okay, and who compete to be in charge of the national or local government will be called as the members of the political party, or you could say the candidate. Okay, so here are some examples for the major party around the world. So we are going to talk about Asia, Europe, and North and South America. So we are not going to talking about Africa anyway. So yeah, let's just talk about some type of group that happen in Asia, North and South America and Europe. So for Asia, we have two famous countries that everybody know. The first one is Japan. Japan have the Democracy Party, the Liberal Democratic Party. The Korea have the Democratic Party but of Korea and the Liberty Korea Party. Okay, now let's come to Europe. In Europe they have the different name. For example, for France they have the Socialist Party, Republicans, and March. Okay, and for United Kingdom they have some group called Labour Party, Conservative Party and Liberal Democrats. And now let's come to North and South Africa, America. So, for the USA, they have Republicans, Democrats. For Argentina, they have Justicialist Party, Radical Civic Union. And the last examples, Mexico, they have Institutional Revolutionary Party and the Party of the Democratic Revolution. Okay, so some parties are used to symbols to represent them. For example, in the UK, the Labour Party use a rose. The Conservative Party is using a tree for their representative image. Okay, now let's go in to talk about what happened in election. So before an election, the candidates and their party they belong to that will go in to try to persuade people to vote for them. So this is called campaign. Parties usually put together a list of policies, the things they are planning to achieve and do for their citizens when they win the change of being the president. So there is two parts of it. The first part is before an election. There will be some people who going up, show up for the citizens and talk that why they should choose their representative members to become the president. For example, like the main, I don't really know his name. Yeah, one more time, sorry. Like I'm not good at remember name. I know I heard his name, but yeah, I just remember what him said. So the main before the Trump and Kamala Harris election has gone up, show up with everybody and tell them to vote for Trump. And by his presentation, by his presentation, a lot of people agreed with him and vote for Donald Trump. And of course, that's part of his good, part of his skills, and also a part of the way he talk. Okay, so that things, the first thing before the election, they will go to make campaigns from the other member in the political group, not the representative members. There will be some other people doing it to tell everybody to vote for their representative members. Okay, the second one, the party usually put together a list of policies. The policies is the things that the politician always go into promise for the citizens when they want them to vote for when they want the citizens vote for them inside the competition between two rivals to taking the change to become a president. For example, my country will go in to give you guys money, will give you guys free to take ATM machine into your house, will going to be free, and also we are going to make a lot of discount for people who don't have enough money but want to travel around the world. That's what my country do. Yeah, that's for examples. So my examples tell you guys what is policies. The policies, this thing that I promise I will do for the country and for you guys, for the citizens, when I get the president's seat. Okay, so that's just the policies. But of course, the things they're planning to do and achieve if they are win are not always the things that they're gonna do. So about this is just a bonus part that sometimes people not really going to give in money and their mind into things that they promise. They will just forgive it. But yeah, sometimes, it's just sometimes. But almost every time, the president who promised to do things for the citizens will going to follow the things that he promises. Because if you don't, the promise will be going to be broke. And if it's broke, the citizens will lose the trust on him and they will not ever going to vote for him again. And Donald Trump is successfully keeping the trust of the citizens on him, and he get a lot of agreement when he want to be in the representative members to join the election again, right? Yeah, that's what people do to get the supportive from their stranger. Okay, now the first thing the candidates tell everyone their party policies. This is how that they are going to make a campaign and going to tell about the policies that they are going to make. For example, if we win, my party promises free healthcare for all, and we will spend more on education to get you guys a better place for school and for your own knowledge. And of course, sometimes people aren't always pleased to see them. Yeah, you could say sometimes people aren't pleased to see them. Like, my country will give you this and that, and like if you think it's just so stupid, it's just so like too bad, you just say, yeah, you should get off. This thing not interest me. I don't think that we need this in our country. For example, for examples that the people, some candidates say, candidates give interviews and go around the country talking to people. My party promised to do it, do that, and yeah, if that thing not catch the citizens' eye, they will refuse you, and maybe will even vote for the opposite side if they think you are too stupid, too bad, or you don't get their trust. Okay, so sometimes people vote for the others not just because they think you are good, you are bad. I mean, not just because they think the others are good, but also because you are too bad. Okay. And on the election day, the votes marked who they are voting for, either on paper or electronically, will go into be put in the electronic and the physical box. Then, in some election, voters mark several candidates, putting them in order from best to worst. Yeah, it's just some of the country. So after that, the people, okay, so you say that after the vote are count by the government, they will going to be show up, and the winners will going to be announced. Then the winning candidates start their jobs as a politician. Okay, so the candidate is a member to taking the chance to become a politician, but they also could be candidates could also meaning someone taking the change to become a president. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, that's at least what I understand until now. Okay, and this is called taking office. This sometimes doesn't happen until a few months after the election. So I think that these things is really talking about elections of the politicians and also about the president, because we could always become a politicians when we are going to taking an election, and when we are being a politician, I mean, we also get another election to take chance to become the president. Of course, it's free will. You can do it or not. But after all, the candidate, which means the someone who are going to take chance to representative for some group to taking charge of being something, right? So I think even when we are voting to become, okay, we are voting for someone to become a politician or either become a president, it's all work as the same. Okay, so that's all I want to say with you guys today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys on my next video. And now it's time for us to say goodbye then. See ya.